In this tutorial, we are going to create full stack application using free AI coder with just one prompt. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at what makes this possible. Cloud Code charges $100 a month. Cursor Pro is also pricey. Not everyone can pay that. But now QWEN offer a better option. They just launched a new model that works as well as Cloude Sonnet 4, and they have made AI coding affordable for everyone. In this video, we are going to use QWEN coding model, which is the one of best AI coding model out there. So this is the GitHub link, and we are going to install it, and installation is very easy. You can just use npm or build from source. So npm is the fastest, so just copy the installation command, open your terminal and run it. When it's done, you can check the version, and here you can see that I have installed mkdir, and I'm going to name it QWEN Coder. And now I'm going to go to the directory and QWEN Coder. To run QWEN Coder, I will write the QWEN. Now you see that the QWEN Coder is now started. You must need to authenticate, but you see that I have already authenticated. If I write a auth /auth, you can see that we have an option to authenticate. When you hit enter to QWEN OAuth, it will be redirected to the QWEN.ai website, and where you can log in, and after the login you will be authenticated on the terminal. So I'm going to hit enter, and you see that I have already authenticated, no need to redirect it. So here are the third number, which is the secret of today's video. We are going to create a QWEN.markdown file to customize all the instruction for our project. I have opened the folder, and I'm going to open this folder inside the VS Code. So if you doesn't install, you can install the VS Code, which is very famous editor out there. So here I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to name it QWEN.md. So here I'm going to paste the instruction which I have written after the experience. So here is the file. This file will help us to create our full stack application in just one prompt. So in this tutorial I'm going to use the stack, which is .NET 10, and we are going to create our application with the Blazor. If we go at the end of these instructions, so here you see that here are the models. So now we can provide the models for the database, so as per our requirements. So when we give these models to in the instructions, so it will be create the full stack project will be as per our requirement. Let's start. We will use the Gemini. You can use anyone, Gemini chat, to ask to create models for our project. So here I am going to ask to create C# models. C# is models for health management system. We will need patients tab to store the patient record. Doctors we will need staff. So we will also need the in room. So we can say that the doctor will define it. So fees, specialization, schedule, availability, and also specialization. And then we can also say that the rooms we have patients have to give contact information. Optional have we can say that the patient is facing and the selected doctor. So maybe we can say that staff may create appointments, and let me fix the it may create appointments. So we can also have EOB. Also maybe we can ask more thing like optional, maybe we have optional address. So maybe we can also give rooms. We also have admission. We have lab test. So We can say that search and write models including, can save it, and let's also we also need to say that application user, identity user, we are basically using .NET, so we have a facility of identity user, we can use that. If you have not liked and subscribed the video yet, please like and subscribe for more videos. Let's see, and it's going to do some search and going to create models for us. So here you see that we have different user types and the things we have. So this is amazing. So we just need to say, yeah, that's good. Let me copy this and let me paste. So I'm going to paste here. So here you see that we have pasted all the models. Now our queen.markdown is now ready. So let's go to terminal again. Now we need to use that markdown file for the QWEN coder. So for this we need to close it, control C again, and now we need to write QWEN again. So now when we write the QWEN again in the current folder where we put the QWEN markdown file, then now when it's will run, now you see that we are now using the QWEN markdown file. Now we will say that create health management system complete as per given instructions. Hit enter, and then now it start working, and with this just one simple command we are going complete, we will get complete project. So it's asking for some permissions. I say I will always accept it. So we'll ask some couple of permissions more and then give permissions, and then it's going. Now you see that it's now installing the tailwind for the styles. Now the tailwind is initiated. Now it's asking for permission to make change, allow all. Now the tailwind process setup process is going to complete. Now it's going to delete the existing bootstrap file. So now it's asking for entire directory to remove because we don't need for bootstrap now, because it get folded with the new project, because the default project use bootstrap for styling, but we are going to use the tailwind, which is one of the modern CSS framework. So it's also asking to make folder. Now it's going to move to the models to create models for our project. Now it's updating the existing application user, and now it's going to use that model, and here it is using it. That it's making some now it's creating the lab test model, store test data in the database. Now it's going to update the DB context class, also updating the import the treasure to include necessary namespaces. That's good. Now the C data is also now it start creating the repository folder and interface. Here the patient repository, doctor repository, and staff spaces are done, and then I'll start writing repositories class. So here you see that the it is automatically stopped. Just sometime at our API yes need to say continue. Now it's going to create lab test repository and complete the now the appointment repository. Now let's register all programmers here. That's amazing. Now it's just create repository in the program. Amazing. Now we have built successfully, and now we are running the application, and now the application is running. So I will let you know how we can open our application in the browser, because there are some issue with the terminal. We cannot launch directly application when the application automatically push link to the browser, but there are some issues. Let me show you how we can run the application in the browser. So I open the Visual Studio, and if we go to the application which created by the QWEN coder, so if we go to the properties and large settings. Here we can copy the address, and let me copy this address, and I'm going to paste it in the browser, and we can even click on it and it will be launched in the browser. Now you see that the application is redirected to the login. So when unauthorized user will access, it will be redirected to the login. So now the where we can find the password and email. So let me show you. Here we need to expand the data folder, and you see that there is a seed data, and in the seed data you can see that we have users and their passwords. So we have admin. Let me copy admin, and then we have a password here. So add the email here, and then add the password. Add one. Have added successfully. Now we are going to, here you can see that we are successfully logged in to application. Now you see that this is fully functional website, and the management system, where you see that the admin is logged in, the picture is here, the logout, the dashboard, the patient page, doctor page, appointments, lab, and manage user. So manage user is only accessible to the admin. So let's go to the dashboard, so that we have no patient, no doctor, no appointments. Let's first create so first we will create doctor, then we will create patient. So I'm going to log out, and here I need to add the login credential for the staff. Here we can also found the staff credentials here. Let me copy it. This is the email and this is the password. So let me add the password email, and then the password staff 123 at then log. Now we have login as a admin, as staff, sorry. Now we need to first create the doctor. Let me add a doctor here. For example, we said that Ali, and the last name, sorry, Ali, the last name is Khan, something like that. We say Ali at gmail.com will be an example email, the practice journal. So we can say that cardiology and fees 1000, and license number is here. So I'm going to save it. Now we have created a doctor successfully, and let me add another doctor. I'm going to quickly add a doctor. I'm going to name it Tala. So I'm going to name it Ibram. So I'm going to name it Tala at Gmail, and I'm going to give some specialization. So I'm going to put the fees here and 56, and I'm going to save it. Now here we have two doctors. If we go to the patients, and we can add the patient now. So for example, I am say the patient is Qasim, and we name it Qasim M, something like that. So we say at gmail.com, and I'm going to, let me write here, have it. Let's say date 12 and 12, and issue is fever, and we can say that some address is city, like that, and select a doctor. Now you see that we have doctors are here. So let's select doctor, and let's save it. Now we have the patient here. Then let me add the appointment. So a patient, select a patient Qasim, and appointment for doctor, select the start date. Maybe we will select today first, and then we time here. Time will be the 12:25, and let's go something like that, and save it. Now we have appointments, and we can add the test also here. So let's go and see that we have two patients, have doctors, patients, and example. So basically the issue is that, so it's add twice, the patient twice, which is the one is the empty one. So maybe there is some issues. We can even solve these small issues here. Also we can add the lab. So if you notice that there is no user management link here, because this link is only available to the admin. So this is one of the amazing. Let me sign a log out, and we can even register as a new user, or we can make this page inaccessible to the everyone as per our requirement. If we go back to the terminal, we can see that our project completed with just 45 minutes. Thank you for watching. Hope you have subscribed and liked this video.